Hello, what's up? What it do, Soul Fam? Happy spooky season. Happy Thanksgiving to my Canadians who celebrate. I hope you guys are doing well. I am Kat Nicoletta Monroe, for those of you who may not know. We're going to be doing a spiritual check-in today. No idea what it is to expect, but I pulled out some spooky themed decks, which I think would be kind of fun, right? I'm definitely going to have to double check likely what movies are correlated to some of these cards just to make my life a little easier. But hey, let's just dive on in and hear what it is that Spirit's got to say. As I'm shuffling in, I want to thank you guys so much for those of y'all who've had the opportunity to join up on the Soul Fam Saturdays or Sundays. It has been really lovely getting to meet you guys. For those of y'all who've followed me off of those lives, hi, what's up? Welcome to the Soul Fam. I'm so excited. You guys are a really cool bunch from whom I've met so far. If you guys want your energy read, if you guys just want to hang out, join the little party and the fun conversations, definitely please join those lives. I do tend to post them out a little bit sooner too. Dinner came out. Okay, maybe dinner is definitely a big thing. Happy Thanksgiving, like I said, right? Let's see what else we have. We have dance. What? This sounds like a gem. What else can I tell you guys? On Thursday and Sunday this week, so the 17th and the 20th, I am hosting a lovely meditation that I'm creating in and around protective love. Really bringing out the light within us, expanding it, locking it in, and really raising the vibration, sending protection energy wherever it is that we want it to go, whether it just keep it for ourselves, extend it for our families and friends, or send it out to all of the areas in the world right now who are undergoing some really serious shit, okay? And that is to say the least. I'm doing my best to keep it respectfully light. Nevertheless, there is terror and horror everywhere and destruction. And there is also faith and love and protection and safety and... well, I just want to do my part the best that I can and offer that to y'all. So hopefully you were welcome and able to join. You guys are able to book in down below. Okay? It's already listed. Let's get some tarot up in here and then we're going to get to reading. I'm going to move this over so you can see a little bit more. Messages. I heard no to all of these. Ugh. What a mess. All right, that's okay. I think that's the beauty of this message. There's something about, well, first one, up ease on yourself. This is, sorry, pause. Hold on. Let me actually get some tarot in here. My bad, guys. We have the Strength card. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. What does the Soul Fam need to hear? Seven of Swords. Queen of Coins. I heard two more. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups up in here. Oh, and this one's kind of... both, yes. Okay, this will act as a one apparently. So we have the Hanged Man. The Seven of Wands. Wow, 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 wow. So fam, what is going on here? Let's read the story. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Okay. Dinner, dance, could have something to do with an event, could have been a wedding, could literally be perhaps maybe Thanksgiving or the American Thanksgiving that's coming up, any other form of celebrations, okay, birthdays, just evenings out, anniversaries, or just becauses, okay? You might be actually called to do that, okay? So if you're called to get out, take the invitation, okay? I think that would be really good for anyone tuning in. There is definitely this underlying desire for sharing some vulnerabilities I'm sensing within y'all, okay? For those of y'all who are tuning into this reading, there may be this urge to really truly want to be yourself and take off the mask, because there's this like underlining regret for holding yourself back about something, which is why if you have this invitation to get out, go, okay? Despite the horror setting, okay? Because alone in the world, we have this opportunity to reach out, right? I think for a lot of y'all, you've been more in isolation mode, I want to say, or there has been an aspect of yourself that you've just like been denying expressing onto others, right? And it kind of leaves you cold towards yourself sometimes. There's this regret. And I love that this is a number 5. Okay, so there's this opportunity for change, for becoming, for now kind of like striking back and taking your power, you know? And I mean striking back through like a sense of motivation, not necessarily any violence or anything. Let's not do that more in the world. We have enough, thank you. Naked before the stars. This is that desire to want to share vulnerabilities, to share more of yourself, right? Both of these individuals, although covered up in art here, quite naked, okay? They're exposing everything about themselves openly, happily. And yet that regret of not doing that before, not showing people who it is that you really truly are, now's that urge to step out of your shell, essentially. And where the strength and 9 of Wands comes in here, 7 of Swords, Queen of Coins, I feel like this is a little bit separate. I'm going to do this, okay? Because you may have been feeling perhaps maybe not everyone in your corner really is there for the right intentions. This is kind of giving me friend who isn't necessarily super happy for you, but more kind of wanting to like become you. There seems to be like some sort of deceit. And I'm not saying that like, let me actually get some more confirmations on this, because what the hell's going on? Who is this person? Make this make sense, please. There's definitely, 6 of Swords. Okay, so your intuition is essentially putting some form of like mental barrier between yourself and another person, meaning that you've kind of shut down what it is that you have decided to speak on, for example, with this person, and have taken an observation mode, okay? The 6 of Swords is about mentally moving away from something. It's not always the physical aspect, but it's the I'm taking a step back to see what this person is really going to do. And like if what didn't resonate with you was like on that jealousy bit, like, because sometimes honestly, like when things are going well for ourselves, you know, or at least as perceived in the public eye, people just want to ride the same wave as you without actually realizing that you definitely went through some heavy shit, you know, and you're human and you're going through whatever this is, right? But either way, just like accept the dance. If someone asks you to dance, say yes, okay? It doesn't mean you're gonna like, you know, some crazy story is gonna happen. It just means that you're allowing yourself to be in the moment and to be like twirled around and like connecting with other people, because there's something here about you guys just needing to connect. So if you have the opportunity again for a dinner or a dance, do that so you can heal a lot of this, okay? And I hope that your reactions are also very pure to you, you know, like authentic to you. Even if it means you gotta bust out with some like crazy dance moves that like people are gonna be like, huh, like what's that? But like, I don't know, maybe it could be like a rom-com and everyone starts dancing just like you know? Who fucking knows? Anyways, sorry, back to this whole character. If it's not someone necessarily kind of like eyeing what it is that you do and wanting to quote unquote copy you or ride your wave, this could have been someone that is essentially not exactly behaving or acting out the way that they say they are. This could be someone you live with, like a roommate. It could be a partner, husband, wife, etc. And I'm sensing some qualms. I'm not gonna lie. My nose is itching on that. Could also be a best friend. Could be someone at work too. And you're just like, hey, what's this about? Like you're kind of looking at someone sideways and you're just like, wait, hold on. Like you're behaving differently. You are treating me differently. It doesn't necessarily always have to be something really super vindictive. Okay. So like only take what applies. Sometimes people just kind of, I guess, like tell you one thing and then they just do another due to whatever reason it might be, okay? It could be lack of doubt in themselves. It could be sabotage. It could just be them not really wanting to and just giving you sweet nothings. It could be, you know, as mentioned, there might be this kind of sort of like monitoring spirit kind of a vibe, you know, where it's just like they kind of want to be you themselves, but like they're leeching off, right? It could also be someone plain and simple that when you're around this person, your energy just kind of dwindles. Like you're just like, huh. And so this is someone that like, if this all has been resonating with you at one point or another, because it is quite a confusing message to me all around. What is going on in this reading, guys? Y'all fuck. It's someone that you've already kind of taken a mental step back. You are in observation mode, okay? And I think that's the healthiest thing that you can do. Because here's the thing, right? When it comes to the rest of this reading, we have the 10 of Cups. So it seems like you taking a step back, okay? And not really accepting the way that this person is falsely behaving, you know? Like you kind of see who they are. And I think that what it is, you see the potential in this particular person. And once it actually existed, and then something, the vibe changed. I don't know. That part is kind of unexplainable. Plus there's too many of y'all tuning in right now for me to like pinpoint specific. It is, of course, a YouTube reading. If you want something precise and concise, canonwitchery.com. That's where you book with me, okay? Or show up on one of the lives on the weekends, and maybe I'll be able to read y'all too. But the point is here is you're taking a back seat to somebody's behavior, and you're just seeing where it is that they're kind of driving the ship right now. And taking that step back, you're actually noticing, oh, so funny that I said ship. I didn't even notice this entirely the other, like, I don't know, 2 minutes that I was holding on and looking at this card. There's this really wonderful whole sense of feeling of back into yourself. Like you're right now really realizing what it is that is worth defending, what it is that you want to make you happy, how you want to be treated. There's a big boundary here based on taking the step back, seeing a new perspective from a different angle, from a higher perspective. He's on a tree branch here, you know? Really deciding the direction that you want this ship to steer. And you might not exactly be happy with the direction that this person is taking you to. And so let us figure out here what it is that the soul fam is to do, okay? Because if you're still here 15 minutes in, then there's someone that you're like, should I maintain my distance from them right now? Or I don't know. Well, let's see. What is the next move? What is the soul fam's next best action? I heard bottom. This one? Yes. Okay. The Two of Coins. Yes. Well, like we're asking. So what are the options here? Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. One is taking on a more revengeful route, okay? This might lead to passive aggression. This might lead to forms of manipulation. You want someone to hurt as bad as they had made you feel, okay? Because some of y'all, this story does run deep, okay? It could be like an ex too that like just really hurt you or something. I don't know. Or you can maintain that observation and step back, okay? The Page of Swords, not quite communicative, is one that, not necessarily this character, but the premise of the Page of Swords is really intellectualizing and learning, kind of visualizing themselves doing something before they do it. They think twice. This is, I think that distance is just really good for you guys, okay? That set of boundaries, so fam, just know that boundaries are very personal, okay? They're not about you expecting another person to abide by this new rule that you all of a sudden set in place, okay? And you're just like, you have to respect my boundaries. I said no. You have to be the one that doesn't allow that previous behavior to continue on by literally interjecting it, by reminding them it's a no from me, dog, by, you know, enforcing whatever it is that you said that you were going to do, especially if it means doing nothing, okay? If someone asks you to do something all the time and you keep doing it and then you're upset at them asking you about it, stop doing it, okay? You can't tell them to stop asking you to do something. You just also stop doing it, you know, after hopefully a mature conversation, because I don't want y'all to take the aggressive route, okay? So this could also be a call for you to do some quote unquote anger work, okay? This is where we, in a healthy space, allow ourselves to actually just get angry, okay? And like fuel yourself with that like movement and just have yourself a nice big fat scream, okay? So like doing the pillow screams, fan-freaking-tastic. Another way of doing it too is getting in your car, just putting up that volume and just sing, baby, sing, okay? Literally singing could be another way, but I don't want you to hurt your throats if you're really angry. Speaking of which, like, I feel like I've been sounding a little weird right now. I went for a walk in the chill earlier, and I don't know if that was a really good idea, but that's okay. Could again just be taking on a bigger route of letting out some of this theme on this person, and creating a greater withdrawal of your energy, you know? So holding that tight and actually going towards a route that actually makes you happy, okay? Even if it just means removing yourself. Your next action, I mean, I also love the fact that he's kind of looking at this direction, you know? Like, this is my recommendation. Just hold back. Just pull back, okay? We grown up in here. We don't have to keep doing this shit, all right? Matter of fact, you actually going this route might cause an Eight of Swords to happen in them, you know? Where they're feeling the withdrawal of you and all that shit. But there is a deeper realization here, which does make sense with it being Libra season, with it also having our South Node collectively in Libra at the moment. Yeah, lots of realizations about values and how it is that we wish to be treated. So, yeah, do you, boo-boo, be yourself. Be around people who take out the best of you, okay? Definitely get out there. I don't know, some of y'all have an event planned, or there's going to be an invitation that you are to accept, okay? Maybe even you be the one that asks someone out for a dinner and dance, you know? It could literally be a date too. It doesn't have to be in like a big group setting. I am sensing a lot of people around though, so I don't know what that means. Nevertheless, get out there, okay? Have your fun. It will help with that kind of shadow feeling that I pulled out of some of y'all. Just, you know, it is never too late to change, soul fam. It's never too late, okay? You can decide right now who it is and what it is that you do. I decided to be a vegetarian in like a literal afternoon. Yep. I went to Subway, and the last meat I intentionally ate, because there were some accidents along the way throughout the years, but nevertheless, was a meatball sub from Subway. And I ate the meatballs first, and then I ate the rest of my sandwich without it. And then I was like, that's it. I am not eating meat anymore. And I didn't. It's been like 10 plus years. That's crazy, okay? And you can do something like that too. You can change a behavior. You can just be whoever it is that you desire to be, especially if it makes you happier, okay? And sometimes when we move in a more authentic light, we start seeing people who no longer align with us, okay? Who kind of like warp our energy, who perhaps maybe need a healthy motivation to change as well, you know? Because sometimes leading by example actually promotes these people to start maybe living up to that potential that you're really hoping that they would, because right now they're not, and it's triggering y'all, like it's bothering you. Y'all have taken like so a little bit of distance goes a long way. This whole energy here, you guys are already clear on how it is that this person makes you feel, okay? So whatever next step it is that you choose right now, again, do the thing that is actually going to follow suit around your self-respect and happiness and all of that, okay? Because I don't know why this is a jumble. It may actually be a little bit messy for you to want to choose this path, okay? It could literally mean that there's some emotional discomforts and stuff there, which is why I'm saying, like, express yourself. If you guys want help with that one-on-one, by the way, as a board certified hypnotherapist, specializing also in neuro-linguistic programming, I help y'all really get to those feelings and express them in a healthy and safe and effective manner. It's also really quick and very enlightening. So if you guys are interested in working with me on my intuitive therapy, okay, check out KNMWitchery.com and fill out the application, okay, because I do not accept everyone. And I also create specific plans for y'all based on your intake form and all of the information that you're giving me, what it is that you want. I designed some really cool shit for y'all. So just know that something like that is available, okay? And yeah, I hope you guys check that out. It's all on my website, knmwitchery.com, okay? It's the intuitive therapy tab. Choosing the next step right now, soul fam, that is leading you towards respecting your boundaries based on the new perspective that you have and just pulling back, using your level of discernment, okay? That's what's going to give you more fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, okay? Which could also, in some cases, not everybody. That's just the reality. But it might actually entice some people to want to improve, you know? And that's the difference on taking a more mature route versus fighting back too hard. That will actually break this whole thing apart too, you know? So I guess also decide if this is somebody that you want in your life, you know? Do they uplift you or do they drain you? That is the question here. But either way, you have awareness about something, okay? So act accordingly, but definitely don't do nothing, because that is also a choice, okay? And you already know what it is that y'all gotta do, okay? So go ahead, go forth and do that. I'm gonna let this be. I heard my snaps. Also, what the heck, soul fam, was this reading? Do let me know, because I feel like it was really specific, okay? I don't know who this resonated with. If it did, let me know. down below, that would be great. Even if it's just an emoji, any emoji that you'd like, that would be cool. Otherwise, I've said all of my spiels before about the meditations, about my services, about my lives. I do hope to see you guys around more and more often. Connecting with you guys is amazing, so I'm grateful for every single one of y'all. And yeah, that's literally all from me, folks. So I hope to see you guys in another video real soon. All right? Love you, Soul Fam. Peace.